Hey everybody, it's Michelle with the Keys Ingredients, and today you and I together are going to be making my favorite recipe of all time, slow roasted beef. Here's what you'll be needing: onions, carrots, a little bit of our homemade spiced dry mix, olive oil and or butter, a cup of wine, chicken or beef stock can be substituted here, garlic, and of course, the star of the show, a roast beef. And truly, any cut of roast will do. Even a less expensive cut will melt in your mouth when you follow the directions. Ready? Let's get started. So I'll be roasting old school style today. I love to use cast iron. However, any of your roasters will do. Go ahead and add a little bit of olive oil. It's going to be enough to cover the bottom of your pot. And I always combine olive oil with a little bit of grass-fed or organic butter. I'm going to go ahead and turn my heat on to low to medium. And while that heats up, I'm going to go and dry rub our steaks. So before I sear my roast, I wanted to give you a couple different ways to change this up. Everybody loves options. So most times I use this spice mix just as is. If you wanted to give it a little bit of a Mediterranean feel, you could sprinkle a little Italian herbs on top before searing. Today, I'm going to change it up and make it a little bit more robust. I'm going to use some fresh organic coffee grounds just alongside with that rub. I'll apply it to both sides before searing. Before I sear this, I wanted to make mention that just as is, this roast could be refrigerated for up to 4 to 5 days. You would sear it, roast it, and serve that evening. I'm going to go ahead now and sear. Can you hear that? I always say that sounds like applause. It's time to take a bow. We're going to go ahead and sear both sides of this roast. I usually make sure that I've seared each side for about 3 to 4 minutes. I then add my liquid, just because I'm looking for more applause, and then add whatever I'll be serving the roast with. Today I chose some carrots, and I quartered a couple of onions. I did sprinkle a little bit of that dry rub on the onions as well. A little shortcut here would be to use some baby carrots, frozen or fresh, and then last but not least, I always add some fresh herbs and a couple cloves of fresh garlic. So after all your ingredients are in your roasting pan, go ahead and shut your heat off, add your lid. There are a couple of cooking options here. You can roast this in the oven for 6 to 8 hours at 250 degrees, or you can use a crock pot. And just like that, dinner's ready.